Alright guys, haven't made these videos in a long time. Sometimes around summer, it's funny, I always feel like going retro and buying old games. And I got a good friend of mine. Name of his store is Triforce Video Games, if he put it in English. And it's my brother Jim, and my brother Jim has this talent of buying collections off of collectors, people to stack up games, video games, old ones, new ones. And I don't know, he has the connection. He buys off of private people and then he resells to a bunch of people, and soon enough he will open his own store close to my house. Well, he's in my surroundings of where I live, and he just does a marvelous job at getting retro stuff. I will put a link down below to his store. He sells worldwide on eBay, so if you need anything, just go on his eBay store too. It's Triforce Jeux Video, video games. I'll put a link down below. So I just came back from his house and I went a little crazy. And he cleans the games, he changes the batteries, everything. And they're all authentic, real stuff. No, he's not a thief, and he won't, because there's local people that put copied games and they put it at a higher price and they're not original. Some people do that. So I want to share my loot I got off of him today. It's quite insane. You actually got a, yeah, there you go. You got a phone number, email, everything on here. That's him, man, right there. He's the best. So you want to call him? That's it. Keeping his card. Anyways, I have his phone number. So, right off the bat, I got something kind of rare, and I always wanted it back. Brings good, fond memories. It's a Game Boy player for the GameCube. You could play some Game Boy Advance games on here. So, but the thing is, these are easy to get. Is the disc to actually work it, that's rare. So made me a good price on this. See, I got the disc, Game Boy player right there. Could play it on my GameCube. Any Game Boy Advance game. I don't remember if did they play Game Boy games too? Because that was a Game Boy Advance hole. No, I would play a regular Game Boy too. It was a Game Boy player. I gotta go back in time and try it. Alright. I got the very first, very awesome condition, the very first Road Rash off the Sega Genesis. That was one of my most favorite back in the days. Note to self, I just want to specify that I did buy, you know, only games that I like and I would love to play again on a regular system. So Sega Genesis Road Rash. I go through his stuff. He has everything, all the retros. A Sonic 2 original copy, all there with the instructions and everything. It's mint, man. This stuff is almost like brand new. It's just insane. Alright. Oh yes, I found this classic. This was actually a good game. Ariel, the Little Mermaid on Sega Genesis was the best version back in the days. And it was fun, man. It was tough, challenging game. But it was good. So I had to get it. And it's kind of rare. And we keep on going. There's so many. Total Carnage on Super NES. That was a classic. Always wanted to go back. Ninja Turtle, the very first NES game. Really tough. Good game. Classic. Love it. One of my favorite title on NES, Gunsmoke. I had to get it. Like I said, really good condition. Do I have to clean that one? No, man. They really are. Everything is clean, like mint. And Jackal. That was also a classic. You would drive 2 Jeeps and shoot them up all around you. And it was a top vision view of 2 cars driving. Well, you could drive anywhere you want. And you had cannons and grenade launchers and a bunch of stuff. It brings back fond memories from me and my brother. Last time I played this with my brother, it was back in 1991. And we were arguing because I was dying all the time because I was player number 2. And I stole all his life. And we started complaining and fighting in the living room, and my dad just walked in the living room, took my brother's Nintendo and threw it outside in the snow. Yes, the good old days. That's the last time I ever played Nintendo with my brother. Cheers, brother. Shout outs to you. And a rarity. Sonic Blast Man. On Super NES. Also, in very perfect condition. This is kind of a rare. It's a brawler. Side-scroller brawler, you know. The good ones like Street of Rage, Golden Axe. The good stuff. And then, finally, I went a little bit crazy on the Game Boy side. I got me a Wario Land 3 original. Mario Kart GBA Game Boy Advance, the original. I think the only thing I'm missing, I think I got all the Mario Karts original. Yeah, I do, man. I'm not missing any Mario Karts. Final Fantasy Legend 3, one of my favorites. Metroid Fusion. It's not really retro. It's not that long time ago. Final Fantasy Legend 2. It's Final Fantasy these days, man. I don't know. It's not like back in the days. Metroid 2. Got it back. That's a classic must own, must play all the way through. Always nice to go back. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Fall of the Foot Clan. One of my favorite ones when I was a kid. And last but not least, I just fell in love with this title when I was like 10 years old. It's Roland's Curse. That was this action-adventure game. And it's kind of rare and hard to find. And I'm happy it's back in my hands. I only owned it once. This would be my second copy, but this almost want to cry. Brings back fond memories, and it's in mint condition, man. Got nothing to complain. So again, brother Jim, thank you so much, and congrats on building your own store soon enough. You'll have your place, your store, selling stuff worldwide. He's good, he's honest, and he's got the connections to get the good stuff. So I go at his house maybe once a month, not too much because it's crazy. All this stuff was like 300 bucks. I went crazy a bit, but it's worth it. All in good condition. Bring back memories, and to play it back on the original system is not like playing on an emulator or whatever you guys got, but really playing with the whole stuff, like the real controller, real Game Boy, real NES, Super NES, makes it all worthwhile to me. So I love you all. See you soon.